Ladies and gentlemen, and we're back on Segi TV live and exclusively. After witnessing an explosive stoppage in round number 2, we continue the action here with your Legacy Boxing Series with bout number 6. This is bout number 6 here in your Legacy Boxing Series. We come to you live and exclusively on Segi TV from the fight capital of the Middle East in the heart of Dubai, UAE. Bout number 6 is sanctioned for 6 2-minute rounds in a female lightweight 135 pounds boxing division matchup. Bout number 6, in charge of your referee is going to be from Switzerland. Representing is referee Eco Bay Bitch. This is bout number 6 here in your Legacy Boxing Series. Bout number 6 is sanctioned for 6 2-minute rounds in a female lightweight boxing matchup. Please help me welcome, as we bring out first into the ring, fighting out of the blue corner. She hails from Malawi. It's Anisha Basheel.
This is exclusive. Go!
So here comes Anisha Basheel, boxing out of Malawi, 24 years old, 9 wins and 7 defeats. Started as an opponent, lost her first fight boxing out of the away corner against undefeated fighters, but then swapped to the home corner and won 7 in a row, including the African Boxing Union title, and she's won the Commonwealth title as well. Massive upset mid-2018, went to York Hall in London to take on an 8-1 Sam Smith and won by stoppage after 68 seconds. A year after that, hung in there for 10 rounds with Chantel Cameron for the WBC silver lightweight title. Cameron now the unified world super lightweight champion, so she's got something about her, Anisha Basheel. Absolutely she has.
Kicked the bitch out the room and gave her no breakfast. Had to stash the jewels, these bitches so reckless. Keep my hoes on cruise, I'm talking naughty uptown, showing off for new things.
And now, bring out her opponent to the ring, fighting out of the red corner, representing Germany, is Ramona Graeff.
As an amateur boxing for Germany, went to the World Championships in 2019 in Russia, but lost in her first outing. 2-0 as a pro, made her debut in Dubai last August, and then 1/4 in Dusseldorf last November.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at bout number 6 here at your Legacy Boxing Series. Bout number 6 in your Legacy Boxing Series is sanctioned for 6 2-minute rounds in a female lightweight boxing matchup. Your referee in charge of the action, the man by the bell, representing Switzerland in the ring, is referee Eco Bay Bitch. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome our first, reintroducing, fighting out of the blue corner. She stands 173 centimeters, coming in at 5'6", weighing in officially at 61.3 kgs, 135 pounds. Tonight she enters the ring wearing the white trunks with a pro record of 9 wins, with all of those 9 wins coming in by way of knockout and only 7 losses on record. Fighting out of Lilongwe, Malawi, it's Anisha Basheel. And now, reintroducing your opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight she enters the ring wearing the blue glitter trunks and black trim, standing at a height of 167 centimeters, 5'4", weighing in officially at 58.3 kgs, 129 pounds. She enters the ring with a pro record, a perfect pro record of 2 wins and no losses till date. Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of Dusseldorf, Germany, is Ramona, the teacher, Graeff. Ladies and gentlemen, our fighters are ready. Referee Eco Bay Bitch will now be giving his final instructions to the boxers.
Ladies, I want a clean fight. I have only 3 commands. Stop, break, and box. When I say stop, stop fighting. When I say break, step back, both of you. Shake gloves and good luck.
So 6 in the lightweight division here. Anisha Basheel in the blue corner there. Long, lean, tall fighter with that height and reach advantage of the two. In the blue corner, the home corner, 24-year-old Ramona Graeff of Germany. Settles into a southpaw stance. And I mentioned what Basheel has done, Barry, and it's quite impressive coming away to London to win the Commonwealth title in a fight that she wasn't really expected to win. That wasn't the plan. And then hanging in there for 10 rounds with Chantel Cameron. At lightweight, that was Cameron, now unified super lightweight champ.
It's funny because the Sam Smith fight was a great win for them, and the manner in which he did it, of course, but you sort of give him more credit for going 10 rounds with Chantel Cameron, because she's a real fierce operator.
Switching between stances so far, Graeff, a couple of times.
Just got to be careful switching when you're too close to the tag there for Graeff. Switching can be a really good thing and awkward and really confuse your opponent. If you do it, get caught square-footed when you're in range, especially against a tall boxer with a long reach like Basheel, then you could be in trouble.
Well, she stands square, doesn't she? Then kind of chooses which one she's going to settle into, and she's right on the borderline of range as she does it. So, for the reasons you outlined there, taking a bit of a risk there. She's not flashy, but the way she's doing that just shows that it's bursting with confidence.
She's agile, she's not athletic, you can see that good movement, and she's constantly, she's always on the heels of the balls of her feet, so she's nice and light on her feet.
Trying to lead off with a quite left up, screech up almost there, didn't quite land it, close low. Draw something from Basheel, who's kept things quite tight so far. To see Basheel use that jab, she's active.
And that's the end of round number 1.
Well, there wasn't really much action to that round. Graeff was constantly a moving target, a threatening, maybe looking for what's on offer. Not landing with a few decent shots, but she didn't really commit to anything that she should have been trying to put Graeff under pressure a little bit more. When you've got a guy, an opponent in their boxes who constantly moves all the time, the key is to stop that movement, especially that lateral move. You've got to stop it. That's obviously a long reach, hit into the chest, stop him, then hurt him.
Old, a very young looking 24. As I mentioned, box
And we're seconds
as
out.
an amateur internationally. The latest edition of the Women's World Championships is due for Istanbul in May. It was set for last December.
Round number 2.
On the corporate pay to land, so it will be the first one for a little while.
Jab to close out this. The first one, Graeff is always going to make a miss with that, and then when you throw that long right hand, you're too far out, so you've got a jab, double second jab, not a close distance.
She's dropped her gloves and backed up there, Basheel, and Graeff stepped in on her, and she managed to land just a short left hand there, Basheel. She started the right hand, the round rather, a bit more aggressive. Allowing her just to try to get on the front foot and hit.
Richtung antäuschen und dann schlagen. Ja, hier rüber und dann direkt. Stop, stop.
Watch your elbow.
Okay. Box.
Referee just having a quick word about coming through with the elbow.
But this is what she wants to do, even if it's untidy, you know, just try and get Graeff just to rush her work. It's like see Graeff when she throws that feint, just to throw off it. She uses the feint quite well to generate some distance. Change direction off the ropes.
First round down between these two.
I thought Basheel had a good start to the second round there, to be honest. I think, you know, like you said, she came on more aggressively, you know, trying to maybe rush the work there of Graeff, but Graeff got lovely feet, and you know she tries to set a few traps on with a few feints, but she just pot shotting a little bit. I'd rather see a little bit more substance to some of her work. You know, the movement's there, the confusion's there, but it's not transferring into quality of scoring punches yet.
Lightweight division, we saw Ikram Kurwak, the lightweight, earlier on. We were
seconds
mentioning
out.
during that fight just how strong 135 pounds is in women's pro boxing.
Round number 3.
Division in terms of the depth of the talent there is in it. So into round 3. Black and white trim, the shield in the white shorts.
Left hand there from Graeff. The right hand there from Basheel, just trying to close off the options of where she moves next there for Graeff. And put into the pressure and close the ring off.
Bleib weiter rechts. Bleib weiter rechts. Da musst du rüber. Über die Führung. Okay.
Graeff's got enough room to use those feet.
Genau. Sehr gut. Gut, Anisha. Denk dran, dass du langsam
There's a point to all the movement you get from Graeff, but there is still quite a lot of it, and for that reason she doesn't really ever sit down on any.
See, I don't think there is a point to it either. I think there's lots of movement and it's all for confusion, but again, if there's nothing at the end of it, then it's almost wasted. She has fast feet and she's got lovely lateral movement and good vision and timing, so you know, there's loads of things that good things she can do, but I think she's trying to do everything with her feet. That just means that there's no time or space to throw any punches there.
Left
hand there, Graeff.
Jetzt rechts raus. Rechts raus.
Bashil's got that more kind of solid set look to her in terms of her movement, but she's found it very difficult to lay a glove on Graeff, really, and it is going to be difficult to do that, but as you say, there's not much weight on anything in particular that the German fighter throws.
No, and they're almost like cuffing shots when she does land. The only shot she lands of any sort of substance is when she jumps in with the left hand from all the distance, and that's been quite effective for her. But for me, Basheel needs to throw a double jab. She throws a single jab and then launches in with the right hand and squares herself up, and then for Graeff that's easy for her to evade and get away, and that's what's happening right now. So I think she double jabs her way in until she hits with the second jab. Don't throw the right hand, just throw another double jab again, and continue doing that until you put Graeff where you want her, because then she can engage off that, because she hasn't made you square yourself up. And I feel that's why I feel that's what I'd be telling Basheel in the corner. And for Graeff, she got the feet, she gets close and slips inside. Don't look to exit straight away. Look to come back with the shot and then go.
Round number 4.
Jab from Graeff to start round 4 into the second half of this one. She's got 6 right to the body.
That was good from Graeff. Just the shoulder made a miss and came back with a combination. She's still agile and mobile, but she's still the feet on a bit. And there's more quality in her punches straight away.
Ja, richtig. Versuch alles.
Shot again.
Find that range a little bit, and I believe her confidence just landing anything, feeling a glove on the flesh. Graeff is good for Basheel. Left hand shot, left hand landed there.
Rather than find the range, she's found the rhythm, so she's throwing when Graeff is exiting, and I think that's and for her range, that's the right distance for her.
Foot movement of Basheel is just that bit more precise, that bit more urgent now.
Round number 4.
She came out a bit more aggressive, I thought. More aggressive, Graeff, but a little bit more positive in the round. But then she got caught with the right hand, and then Basheel sort of came to life a little bit to finish the round off, and finished, you know, quite positively.
And we're seconds out.
Seconds out.
Round number 5.
So into the fifth, 2 to go here, and these two just crunching together in the centre of the ring there. It could be quite interesting these last 2 rounds, because Basheel had some success in that previous one, and you can see how much that kind of lifted her, really. Again, shaping with that right hand, didn't let it go that time. Did that time.
So crude, isn't it?
Break, step back, step back.
I mean, a face
When I say break, step back.
told you what she was throwing.
Box.
Wieder weg, weg, verlass die Mitte. Und wieder direkt nochmal.
You see the impact it had there on Basheel.
Die schlägt nicht gerade, die kommt mit Schwingen.
With that big wide right hand, then just caught by short left as she was trying to get back out herself. And Graeff is just upped it a bit actually in this 5th round.
It's good grasp. Basheel's corner clapping her on, but she's not really having any success.
She's warming up because of that success that she did have in the previous round. She's willing to try and repeat that and let her hands go a bit more. Obviously, Graeff some openings, and she wants to provide some kind of reply to the previous round. So, the result this round 5 was probably the best we have so far.
Und jetzt du noch einmal, komm, tief. Schön. Runter.
Round number 5.
That's a lovely left hand there from Graeff. Again, dips the shoulder, takes that right foot forward, so she's in range to launch it from the backhand there. That was a better round for her, really was, where she needed just to up the gear again and take control back But she does a lot of good things, but she also does too much. And too much movement, not allowing her to let her hands go frequently enough. But I think that round she what style suits you from the amateurs, that transition, you know, how you're not always the same fighter you were as an amateur, you are as a pro. You usually are, but not always. You have to just, it takes you a while just to find yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your sixth
And final round, the touchy gloves between the two. Ramona Graeff in the sparkling blue black. She's challenged this one, but Basheel has had her moments, particularly in that fourth round, and she's come out looking for her opponent at the start of the sixth, and managed to rip with that right hand. Graeff managing to stay out of trouble at the moment, but
she walked into a left-hander, didn't she? Trying to be too clever.
Basheel just pursuing her into the ropes on the right-hand side.
This is where Basheel got to keep forcing the pace, but not shorten the distance. Work. Again, it's the same combination she throws every time that she has success with. It's that left hand right hook over the top. Basheel still has got a flash. Lovely right hand there from Graeff. But Basheel got to throw that double jab to close that distance down.
She does always with her eyes on the target, and then just kind of sprang off that right foot and put a lot into that right hand she threw. Just a single right, but it landed. Final few seconds of the fight. It's kind of warmed up as it's gone along, really. Basheel struggled to land anything with Graeff at all in the first 3 rounds. Basheel lands a couple right on the belt.
Ironically, you would tend to think in this sort of fight that she would start fast Graeff, and then the last few rounds would probably be Basheel where she forced in the pace. But actually, the last 2 rounds were her best rounds. There, Graeff, I think. Maybe that one in particular. Because for me, the movement was too much. There was too much movement with the feet, especially in the early rounds. There was too much movement with the feet, and then there was almost no quality in any of the work that she did. And then you sort of think, well, she won that round, but by doing what though? What did she really do? She stopped Basheel from working, that was what it was. But then when she just slowed down just a little bit, even though she got caught a few times, I must admit, but most of the part, that allowed her to throw that left hand right over the top, just to have a bit more purchase in her punches and allow her quality to shine through. But I do think she's just young and trying to find herself. But you know, and she is going to be a mover, and that's important for her. Being an orthodox and hard to read is going to be what's obviously going to be one of her strengths. But just getting that balance right now, she hasn't quite got it there. But she's talented for sure.
You look at the.
I'm sorry about that. I just beat the girl who's be hard to beat.
When you look at the time frame of her career, she was an amateur until late 2019, and then there was a pandemic. So things haven't really been as she would have liked them to have been. A couple of fights, 3 now, that'll be 3 wins. So again, as will be the case with everybody early in their career at the minute, now that it looks like COVID is on the retreat, they'll be looking to try and box as often as they can.
Ladies and gentlemen, bout number 6 comes to a close after completing 6 2-minute rounds in a female lightweight matchup. We go to the scorecards with your judges ruling in favor of your winner by points, with Judge 1 going 59-55, Judge 2 60-55, and Judge 3 ruling 59-56. All 3 in favor of your winner by points, declared by unanimous decision. To the red corner, Ramona, the teacher, Graeff.
So Graeff gets it, but she'll get something from all of the judges there, though. A draw of one round with one, a round win with another, a round win and a draw of another round with the other judge. So some reward for the work that she did, but a good win there for Ramona Graeff. She's ready to speak to Rishi. I think we need a translator. I think that's the issue at hand here. Nobody's mad keen to take it on. I think she's going to give it a try anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm stood here with your female warrior champion, Ramona Graeff. Ramona, after completing 6 2-minute rounds, you have taken home the decision by unanimous decision as well, with all 3 judges ruling in your favor. How does it feel to be stood here in Dubai? How does it feel to be stood here and taking home a win, a huge win to your perfect record, again, by unanimous decision? What would you like to say to your friends and family watching you back home in Düsseldorf, Germany?
Hallo Mama, hallo Papa. Es fühlt sich großartig an und ich möchte mich ganz herzlich bedanken beim ganzen Team Legacy, ohne die das alles hier gar nicht möglich gewesen wäre, ohne meinen Trainer Pasquale Ferraro und Eugen Rempel. Ich fühle mich super und so kann das weitergehen.
Ja, ist wunderbar. Ladies and gentlemen, Ramona, the teacher, Graeff.
So good win for her. She goes to 3-0. And we can just have a look at some of the highlights from that fight.
Again, it was just a constant movement. You know, that was causing Basheel trouble, but then, you know, as the rounds went on, the more quality from Graeff, and Basheel had the moments, most certainly had the moments at times, you know, landing with a couple of good right hands, but again, as always, quality sort of prevails, and I think some of the lateral movement, the thought in some of Graeff's work, you know, and she finished stronger than she started. That was, I thought that was the most impressive part. I thought she was maybe lost in what she wanted to be, but I thought overall,